Welcome back, my goofy goobers, to another video. And today will be a story time on how my school ended up getting threatened. So, this will probably be like, I picked a short story time because, you know, I'm really bad at telling stories. So, I know this was in the 6th grade, so I was at another school. And it was on a Friday, early in the morning. And I walked into homeroom. It was a homeroom. It was in a trellis too. And my math, I was in homeroom, so I was in math. And the teacher wasn't there, so he was a substitute. And so one of my friends that was there was like, "Have you heard that somebody was threatening in the school?" I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, you just not gonna skip that? Like, you just didn't tell me that somebody was gonna blow this stuff. And so he showed me like the post and whatnot. And it said, "I'm shooting up the school name." And I'm like, this early in the morning too. Like, people just getting up. And it was so, but the funny part was that everybody was just calling they folks and just leaving. Like, it was cars lined up outside the school. Wasn't nobody finna stay there. And even the substitute was finna go too to pick up her child. Just to leave. Everybody was leaving. To the point where the principal tried to stop us and was like, "Y'all stop calling our parents and whatnot." I'm like, I ain't finna stay here. I'm like, whether they playing or not, I'm not trying to stay here and find out. And so I called. No, I didn't even call. I texted my mom. My grandma ended up picking me up. But before that, people was crying and whatnot. I'm like, it's okay. And I don't like seeing people cry because that just makes me cry. So I'm like, it's totally okay. Like, you don't have to cry when I'm trying not to cry. And so I looked into the other classroom when nobody in science class, when nobody in history class or reading, everybody was just gone. And so I'm like, I'm not gonna stay here. And fast forward, I ended up leaving, and I heard school on the radio. I heard our school on the radio. It was like somebody threatened so and so the school, and they were just talking about it and whatnot. I don't know how the radio find out. I guess somebody called them. I don't even know. I don't know how that worked. But anyway, so the school's on the radio, and I like, it felt like I wanted to go shopping and whatnot, but I got to remember it was like 9 in the morning, and I probably went to Hardee's, went to somewhere else, and I went right back home, and I was mad because I didn't want to go home, but the people who stayed there, which like either they knew it that they was playing or they just didn't care about life or something, or they folks couldn't pick them up, they just stayed there. And they crazy. Like, they just stayed there. And so, you came back on Monday, it was like, did not happen and whatnot. I was like, good for you, because I was not trying to sit there and find out who was going to come up to this place. And then the school was surrounded by woods. Like, there's trees everywhere. So, anybody could just pop out that. I was not trying to see. No. And then, so the math teacher was like, "Hold up, what happened?" We tried to catch her up and whatnot. She was like, "Oh, I'm glad I went here." I'm like, yeah, and I left too. Because I was not trying to be there in that situation. But I think I want to say the person who sent that out, or who posted it. I think posted it is the word. Yeah, it is. Posted it. I, posted was, I think they got in trouble or something. They either got suspended or expelled. One of them. Or they probably didn't even find out who posted it. But all I know is it got all around. To the point where when nobody there, man, I dipped at that place whether they wanted me to leave or not. I wasn't finna stay there. And I'm sorry this had to be a short story time. I'm trying to make it where I can tell longer and more detailed story times. Cause I made a story time yesterday. It was about my bicycle accident, but apparently it had to be like 15 minutes long and whatnot. And I was mad because that was actually like really funny, and I wanted to post it, upload it, but it just wouldn't work. So I'm like, okay, I probably have to do a shorter one. So this is the shorter, but this isn't a bicycle story, but this is like another short story time. So I hope y'all are gonna have a good day, or I hope this story time at least lighten. Well, this ain't lighten mood for real, but I just hope you enjoyed this story time. Press the like button, comment, subscribe if you want to, and we out here. Peace.